Hello everyone, this is AmberAnkNA here. Welcome to my channel. Well, I play a variety of games and do narrations for fanfics. I'm really hoping you enjoy my content. If you do, make sure to comment below, leave a like, and subscribe with the notifications on. Right, until next time, this is AmberAnkNA. Welcome to my channel. So, hi. Strumming Her Pain. Chapter 1, Part 1. October 11th, 2009. My first friend abandoned me and left for greener pastures the same day my fucking dad died. I can't blame her, really. Her parents dragged her away from her. Away from me. It's not like she actually had a choice in the matter. And she did leave me a farewell cassette tape that makes me want to sob like a damn baby anytime I smash the play button. That was exactly 1 year ago today. And I can't help but wonder what she's doing right now. Probably taking pictures and observing it instead of interacting with actual people, I imagine. She likely studying the world out with this unfortunately includes the best friends she left behind. Part of me is furious that he's gone and won't return my tests or calls. But I know her like I know myself. Maybe better. Master loved Dad so damn much and spent a ton of time over at our place. He was a father to her too. And when you couple that with being forced to leave everything she's ever known for an unfamiliar place, she definitely sat down to avoid the plane. We once sailed a special connection that I suspect is still there. If only she stopped running. We could slow down and walk together for a while, even if it has to be long distance. Sometimes I imagine wrapping my arms around her bony body and telling her how much I love her dorky face and adorable freckles. We spent so much time together that when she left, I felt like a piece of my heart went with her. Now, all I want to do is hear my best friend's nerdy voice again. And not through some dumbass recording. Even a fucking test would be better than nothing. I wonder if Math even knows it's been nearly 365 days since she and Dad both walked out of my life, leaving me in this sit-down full of worn-out hick faces and broken promises. I told myself I wouldn't test her again, but I'm feeling pretty lonely right now. I know she's lonely too, and I could comfort her if she only let me in. We could be each other's blanket of security and shoulder to cry on. If only. Yeah, I have to try one more time. At least then I can convince myself she might find a tiny shiver of encouragement, even if she doesn't reply. Maybe she see my text messages and smile. Damn, I love it when that girl smiles. Okay, here goes nothing. Chloe, 10:13 a.m. Hey, Mass! Chloe, 10:15 a.m. I just wanted to say I missed you, dork. Chloe, 10:15 a.m. Also, I hope you're okay. I don't know why I thought she wouldn't respond. Maybe I always knew she wouldn't. But I never given up hope. Her knowing me pisses me off. But if seeing my messages brings even a bit of joy to her. Mass, 10:17 a.m. Chloe? Holy fuck! She responded! I blinked rapidly to clear the misty blur from my eyes so I can see the hazy phone screen again. For a moment, I'm convinced my mind is playing tricks on me. After wiping my face with this corner of my bedsheet, clarity returns as clear day. I see the message sitting there, beckoning me to respond. This is all I wanted for the past year, and it's actually happening. Fuck, what do I say next? Maybe... Chloe, 10:19 a.m. Maximus, how's Seattle? Mass, 10:22 a.m. I miss you too, Chloe. So damn much. Mass, 10:22 a.m. I'm sorry for everything. Chloe, 10:23 a.m. Don't be! Chloe, 10:25 a.m. Mass? Fuck! She's gone again. I set my phone on the bed, nailed my pillows, and stomped towards the bathroom. I washed my face and hands, and spent several minutes just staring at my reflection, wondering why everyone I cared about leaves. Damn it! She has to know how much she means to me. I hate feeling so desperate, but... Shit! It's Max! She's my best friend! I shoot my phone up and get back under the covers. Then I send another message. Chloe, 10:56 a.m. Please don't disappear again! I need you! Mass, 10:37 a.m. Sorry, had to help Mom with groceries. Mass, 10:38 a.m. Can we talk? I love to hear your voice. A tiny whisper in my head urges me to test, fuck you! And let her know how much I'm hurting and how the last year has been a hellish nightmare. But damn it, this is Mass! The Mass! My Mass! The truth is, she could ghost me for 5 damn years, and I forgive her instantly. The power of best friendship might be the strongest force in the entire world. My life has been dipped in shit since she left, but I miss and cared so much about her. As I begin my response, my heart thumps so loudly, I think the neighbors might hear it. My mouth goes dry, and a bead of sweat forms on my forehead. Did Mom turn the heat up? It was suddenly hot as balls in my room. I kicked off the covers, stand up, and sat at my desk. Immediately, I stand back on my feet, and walked back and forth from my closet to the bedroom door. Then back again towards the bed. Why is this so hard? She's one of the best things that has ever happened to me, and all I have to do is send a message or push the call button. Simple, right? Finally, I woke up the courage to answer. Chloe, 10:41 a.m. I like that a lot. Mass, 10:42 a.m. Wing, wing. No sooner did I read Mass's last message, my phone begins chirping. Just answer, you dork! The moisture in my fingers can only be attributed to my nervousness. My hands vibrate and shake like I'm about to give a speech in front of thousands of people. I long for this for what feels like an eternity. And now I'm pacing back and forth, looking at my phone screen like a doe staring into headlights. I was always the captain of the ship, and she was my first mate. But right now, I feel more like an unworthy present, and she's like the queen. I pushed the button and only listened for a few seconds before saying a word. I can hear her breathe in my ear, and can almost feel her warmth from hundreds of miles away. A couple of inhales and exhales later, I find myself frozen with interpretation. Is she listening to my breath too? Am I breathing too loudly? Can she hear my heart nearly crashing through my chest? 100 thoughts bouncing around in my head, rendering my motor skills useless. Chloe, are you there? Max asked, breaking the anxious silence that encapsulated the beginning of our conversation. God damn! Her voice is so lovely! No! Lovely isn't nearly strong enough a word to describe how she sounds to me. Maybe a better description would be stunning, beautiful, breathtaking, sensational, incredible, fantastic, wondrous, or fucking amazeballs. It comes to my attention that Max's focus is finally back on me. I am in her spotlight again, and it feels attractive. A sense of tranquility and safety pulsated from my heart, and a wave of confidence through my entire body, like a bullet from a gun. I'm healed, dork. She giggles through the phone and releases a deep, airy breath. This informs me, she, too, is feeling relieved that the awkward silence is broken. I realize now how much I missed the sound of her laughter. And it fills my heart to the brim. Chloe, I'm so sorry that... Before she can finish her thought, I interrupt her. It painfully offers what she wants to say. I don't need to hear it. No doubt she feels terrible for leaving me, not staying in contact. But the truth is, I forgive her before she even left. I know, Max. I'm just glad to hear your voice. I'm proud of myself for standing grounded and even level. Even keen. I'm not really good at wanting things the right way in the moment. But I sort of did a thing. In my head, I'm panicking. What does a thing mean? What does this matter right now? We just reconnected and she's bringing up some new Emperor's idea? I want to be upset that she could ruin the moment I dreamt of for so long, but I figure I'd see what she's talking about before I react. A thing? I question. It's the only response I can muster where I can hold my emotions in check. I keep up the facade of being completely under control. Yeah, Max responds. I've been taking guitar lessons. And I'm not really good yet. But do you want to hear the first song I wrote? I only know a few chords, so it's super basic. But I wrote it for you. So, will you listen? My breath hisses, and I pull the phone away from my ear. What type of question is that? Of course I want to hear it. I mean, what the fuck? We haven't spoken in 12 months. And she wonders if I want to hear a song she wrote for me? That's my maths. She has to believe there's a chance I say no. One day, she'll grow out of her insecurities. And she take over the goddamn world. I yell to tell her she's fucking wonderful and amazing. But the only thing that comes to my lips is, "You're a crib, Caulfield." Please don't laugh. I missed you, Chloe. This is my way of sort of figuring things out. Why is she like this? How is she like this? I haven't heard from her in such a long time. And I should be still be furious. But all I can do is picture both of us hugging, laughing, swinging, and playing pirates in the backyard. Nothing but the two of us matters in this moment. Every other thought and concern breathes away into the recesses of my mind. It just masks in me, and it's everything I want and need. I would never laugh at you. Well, maybe a little, but not with this, dude. Come on! Let's hear it! Okay, here goes. I call it Sunny Days. I select the speakerphone often. I lay down on my bed. I set the phone on my chest and close my eyes, imagining what my favorite person looks like while she strums her guitar. Taking back to when we fled, a wearying thought, comfort said. Friends that lost, oh what a sight. Darkness falls to trees delight. I never said my 2 cents. A fog of dust rolled in. Confusion sets, disrespected. Confess my heart to my reflection. The problem is worse than that. I lost my friend. I want her back. Nothing left makes much more sense. 2 pirate girls climb over a fence. Muddy water, mine racing. Running from the ghosts we were chasing. The darkness then is known. A beam of light has finally shone. Deep within, I cannot forget. 2 from 1, then we split. Holy guacamole! Her voice is magical and her words are fucking beautiful. She hasn't even gotten to the chorus yet. I'm on bawling. I reached up and pushed the mute button so I can hear her. And there's no chance she'd be able to hear me battering. I'm supposed to be the strong one, but the floodgates have been released. There's no way to block the oncoming deluge. How long is a typical song anyway? 3 or 4 minutes? I know I need to pull myself together before it ends. No way in hell I'm gonna let her know I'm weeping. She never let me live it down. Master's song comes to a brief instrumental point between the first and second verses. Then she continues. It's like I'm someone else. I fool the frame and want to yell. Ain't no peace since we moved. Lit a fire and caught a groove. Now I know she is my life. I found what was not inside. Inside my heart resides. I tucked it in because of pride. Be the best or fall behind. Although I wish I could just rewind. Sometimes I miss those days. We had so much time to waste. Night has left, but gray remains. Yes, I miss those sunny days. Water sea, now I return. With bearing bushes I have burned. Suddenly the music drops, and I can hear her father in the background. I'm not sure what he's saying, but it's clear he needs our help with something. It dawns on me that she will have to leave soon, and my heart sinks. Chloe? Matt thoughts. I have to go. I'm sorry. Can I call you later tonight? You better. No fucking way you're gonna not sing the rest of that song to me. Matt, fuck! That was beautiful! I can't believe I looked up the chorus to do that. Thanks for testing me today. It's so good to hear your voice. You better fucking call, Matt. I mean it. If I have to wait another year to hear from you again, I'll hunt you down and well, I'll tickle you to death or some shit. She giggles, then I hear her dad's muffled voice again in the background. This time, his words sound sooner, though I still can't make out what he's saying. Okay, I call soon, promise. You seriously better, Master. I will. Bye, Chloe. Bye, Mass. It was breathed loud and neither of us hang up immediately. Hey, Chloe. Yeah, Mass? Never mind. No, what? Please tell me. I miss you. I was hoping to see you soon. You know, in person, my grades haven't been the best, but I promised my parents I could do better. They said if I got an A on my next exam, I could do something fun. Well, I pulled it off, and I want to spend time with you. More than anything I ever wanted before in my life. Is that okay? I know she hears me sniffle now, but for some reason, I don't even care. I woke up this morning angry at the world, and without my first mate by my side. An hour later, she not only responded, but I get to see her soon. Captain Bluebeard and Longmass Server will set sail again. The mixture of joy and excitement is nearly overwhelming. My heart is wasting. My hands are shredding. My eyes won't stop leaking. Dude, that's better than okay. I can't wait. Chat soon. The call is ended as quickly as it begun, and I'm left alone once again. I feel empty, but also fulfilled. It's hard to define. On one hand, Matt's Crawford just called me. We had the best reconnecting. We're gonna talk more and hopefully see each other soon. On the other hand, I'm left here to sit and just wait. I have nowhere to be today, since it's Saturday and Mom is working a double at the diner. I get up and eat a bowl of cereal. Then return to my room, turning on the TV. I intend to lay around all day, getting lost in some stupid shows I know are probably rotting my brain. Time passes, and right before the sun begins to set, my phone finally rings again. Without even working, I know it's Mass on the other end of the call. We chat for hours, catching up on the last year of each other's lives. We joked, we laughed, we even cried right away from listening about Dad. I weep pretty hard, but I think Mass cries even harder. She never allowed herself to grieve throughout the past year, and our conversations sends her to a place of regret and mourning. But like her song says, a beam of light shows her the way and helps push through to the other side of the darkness. I like to think that that light is me, but I know it's not. Well, it is. But not just me. The beacon that banishes the dark could only be the two of us together. We Mass and Chloe, and when we're together, we're unstoppable. We both fall asleep with our phones on our ears. The last thing I remember, I was enjoying the ambient sounds of Mass's breath, and I was imagining her cute, freckled computation laying still with a work of contentment radiating outward. I noticed the sun beginning to poke through the current, so I decided to wake my best friend. Psst! Mass! Still there? Of course she is. I can hear her and I touch her energy and chanting inhale and exhale. Chloe? Yeah! We fell asleep on the phone together. Like we used to do when we were kids. How are you feeling? An adorable yawn comes from Mass's side of the call, and for some reason, I find it hilarious. I giggle harder than I think I have in months. There's nothing particularly funny about the delightful sounds Mass makes in the morning. I think I'm just thrilled to wake up beside her again. Well, not really beside her, but close enough for now. I forgot how amazing it feels to be around the girl. Fuck! I miss her so much! Good morning! I slept well, I guess. I think there's an imprint of a phone on my face now. We still laugh and then pick up right where we left off, just chatting away. Time equally seems to slow to a crawl and fly by. I don't want this moment to end. The only thing that could make it better would be seeing her in person. I won't have to wait long for that, though. Last night, her dad agreed to let her spend next weekend in KO Bay with me. She's coming on Friday evening, so we get 2 full days and 2 full nights together. So we didn't have a chance last night. Max promised he'd finish her song for me when we together. She informed me she has to go again, and it secretly breaks my heart. I'd be fine. I just want her to stay with me, but I understand I have to be patient. So, you call me later, yeah? I wouldn't have it any other way, Chloe. Hey, Max. I love you. It just slips out. Shit. Have I ever told her that before? What if it starts her off again? Damn it, Chloe. Why? You just got her back. I mean, is that okay to say? Oh, Chloe. You know I love you too. Of course it's okay, silly. You're my best friend. She seems more assertive than the day before. All of her anxious energy is gone. Her confidence is heightened. Most people don't get the chance to see this side of her. But there's something special about us. Even though we didn't talk for a year, things feel different now. Like a more mature friendship, I guess. I never loved someone as much as I love Max. I wonder, do most best friends feel the same way? We hang up and I already missed her. Well, next week, does the priest hurry the fuck by so I can see her? We talk multiple times a day throughout the week, but it still doesn't feel like enough. Despite my pleas, she stands firm on waiting until the weekend to make good on her promise of finishing the psalm. The first half was perfect, and I can't wait to hear the remaining portion. Although, truth be known, I don't really need to hear it. I just need to see her. I don't think I ever obsessed about anything like this before in my life. It is Max, though. She means the world to me. In a few days, my dreams will come true. October 16th, 2009. Finally, Friday evening is here, and Ryan and Max will pull into the driveway at any moment. My sisters are on high alert, and have been this way for several hours, in anticipation of seeing the girl I miss so much. Max wanted to play a game of not talking on the phone this morning, so I ironically agreed, and am now super fucking nervous to see her. It's almost like that weird thing people do the night before the wedding, not talking to or seeing each other before walking down the aisle. Well, maybe it's not the exact same, but it feels the way I would have imagined. Holy shit balls! It's them! I hear the car pull into the driveway and start planning my strategy. I'm not sure if I react with a smile, laugh, cry, fart, or do something else even worse when I see her for the first time. I crack the door to my upstairs bedroom and waiting for Max to let them in. Waiting for Mom to let them in. When I hear the front door swing open, Mom calls up to me to help gather Max's bag and say hello to Ryan. I tiptoe out of my room and peep down the stairs. Max is releasing her arms from around Mom's neck. and I hear her voice saying, "Thank you." It isn't coming from a cell phone speaker this time. She actually a few meters from where I'm standing. My heart is racing, and I can't seem to catch a proper breath. Ma coughs up again, this time with more brass in her voice. And I edge forward a bit, then hesitate again. I can already feel myself forcing back the feathering tears. I take a deep breath and remind myself what it feels like to have Max's arms around me. It feels like a strange thought, but I'm sure all best friends feel this way. The first top step creaks as I set my weight while moving in our guest's direction. It signals my arrival, and I watch as all heads turn towards me. As mine and Max's eyes meet, I feel my breathing kiss, and I look up, and I audibly release a heartfelt coo. She's really here! For all this time, Max Caulfield is in my house again. She was curious, and a little more grown up with her bangs covering a portion of her forehead. But it really is her! I try to play it as coolly as possible. I march down and grab Max's second bag. I say hi to her dad and tell her to follow me. We ascend to the upstairs area. I open my bedroom door to allow her entry. Just ahead of myself, once we're both inside, I shut the door behind us and lay the bags at the foot of the bed. As I'm turning back around to face the inside of the room, I feel two palms, one on either side of my face. Pull my head forward and a pillow of soft wood pressed directly against mine. It was as unexpected as things could go, and I feel fleet when then pivoted backwards. I take another step, but trip and fall towards the floor. The positioning of Max's hands are set up perfectly for the gravity of my tumble to force her down as well. Directly on top of me. We land in a pile of knees, elbows, hair, and lots of laughter. We poke and tickle each other for a long damn time. Nothing else exists beside the two of us. We usually gather ourselves and help each other up. Sitting on the side of the bed, gazing into each other's eyes. She's so beautiful, and she kissed me! That's definitely something we've never done before, and I'm not sure how I feel about it. Do all best friends kiss? Do we just kiss? I asked, knowing the answer before she can respond. I haven't seen you in so long, Corey. I don't know what came over me. I saw your adorable face and just went for it, I guess. Did you not like it? I'm not sure to say. I mean, she's my Mass. Suddenly, I get protective of the girl. I recall her lips gliding against mine just moments prior, and I don't want to imagine her sharing that feeling with anyone other than me. The tickle pile was fun, and I loved every second of it. But I think I want her mouth on mine again. Is that weird? Matt! I did like it. It was just surprising. A new thought shoots through my head, and I begin to regret freaking out. That was our first kiss, and it ended in a mess. Our faces are mere inches apart, and I notice myself gazing more at her lips than into her eyes. Fuck! My mouth feels dry again, and I know I'm working up a steady ladder. The immense heat hits me like a bag of bricks. I realize what I'm about to do, and I think she realized it too. Because I noticed her head tilt, and a slight smile materialized on her face. I close my eyes and inch forward. The warm air coming from her nostrils sends a pleasurable shiver through my entire body. Our lips graze, and I feel her hand reach up and touch my cheek, pulling me in a little closer. The embrace is much deeper this time, and we shift our bodies to a spot where we are completely touching, sort of like a hug, only different. I can taste it on my tongue, and I can never imagine how much I would love it. We were in the moment for what seems like a lifetime. All that matters is right in front of me, and the world ceases to exist. Finally, we pulled apart, and I can't help but reach up and trace the freckles on her face with my finger. I treasure every single spot. I want nothing else but to live in this moment forever. Matt smiles, then stands and walks towards the bedroom door. Where are you going? I asked, wanting her to stay with me. Where could she possibly need to go after what just happened? Well, I left my guitar in the car. I owe you a song. Hi everyone. This is AmberAnkNA 2000 again. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Because, I really did enjoy making it. But, so I hope you enjoyed it. Comment, like, and subscribe with the notifications on down below. Till next time, bye!